All right, so last week we talked about the South House hack, and I told you about my friend Kevin and his story. Um, the other two ways to kind of purchase a property is the second investment, and then the regular house hack. So we'll kind of dive into the regular house hack in this video. So house hacking is becoming more and more popular, especially with like TikTok and social media, because a lot of people are giving the glamorous side of it. I kind of want to give you both. So if you don't know, just for base definitions, house hacking is when you purchase a multi-unit complex, and then so that could be a duplex, a triplex, or a fourplex, and then you live in one of the units, and then you rent out the others. So the goal of this is to either lower your expenses, or some cases in certain areas, depending on where you are, you can get the tenants to fully pay out your rent and your mortgage, and then in some cases you can cash flow. But just think small examples. If I have a duplex and I rent out one side for $1,000, I'm sorry. Let's start like this. I own a duplex. The payment is $1,500 a month. Okay, so every month I have to pay $1,500 for the entire house. Okay, I rent out one side of the duplex for $1,500. I mean, for $1,000. That leaves me with $500 to take care of every month. So basically, I get to live in this house for $500 and then continue to take advantage of the three ways that we like to say that you make money in real estate: appreciation, debt pay down, and cash flow. So you basically get somebody to pay $1,000 out of $1,500 of your mortgage. So it's very, very useful for sure, and it lowers expenses dramatically. So in some cases, and depending on where you are, if it's a lower price point and a better deal, like let's say you purchase it and your mortgage is only, oh God, this would be great, but $800 a month. Let's say you have an 800. Actually, let's use more realistic numbers. Your mortgage payment is $2,000 a month. Okay, and you bought a triplex. Okay, you bought a triplex and you have to pay $2,000 a month for the triplex. Now you rent out the other two units for $1,500 each. So you're getting $3,000 in income from the rental gross. Okay, so you're making $3,000 and your mortgage payment is only $2,000. So you cash flow $1,000 just having the property. So you get to live in this triplex and make $1,000 in cash flow on top of the other two ways: appreciation, debt pay down, at the same time. So this is an absolute cheat code if you can find a deal like that. Now, in an area like Dallas, that's going to be few and far between, unless you put a high percentage down or pay cash for the property. But nonetheless, you can do it. But if you can make money on the house while living there in the three ways, then this is the quickest way to just become rich. So you can live there for 2 years using your FHA loan, and then go ahead and move out of there and then just rent out the extra unit, because basically that house will pay for your next house with the cash flow. So if you were to save that extra $1,000 a month and just like pocket away for those 2 years, what's that, 24,000? Yeah, $24,000. So you have $20,000 to go down to a next house and buy your own house, and then move on from there. So this is a very, 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 very useful strategy, and actually one of my friends is taking advantage of it here. He's moving here from New Orleans, and so I really, really think that a lot of you should consider this option if you're okay with putting up with tenants. So the only part that's bad about this is that you essentially are in a smaller apartment, if you think about it, because you have to live right next to your tenants. So you have to go through the tenant process. But if you want to invest anyways, which this channel is for most people that want to at least get into investing, if you're going to have rental properties, this is the great time to try it out, and start to figure out your processes for picking tenants and things like that. So if you're looking at it from a pure investment point, if you can do this, there is no reason you shouldn't. But obviously I understand, like, you may have kids and you may have a family and they don't want to like live with tenants and things like that. I understand. You should go watch the video on soft house hacking. That's what that's kind of for. But if you're like, let's just say you're a single guy and you're making good money and you just want to take advantage of it, this would be the perfect route to go to build your portfolio. So let me know if any of you guys have ever done this. Put it down below. I love the house hacking stories because a lot of times they are they seem far-fetched, but a lot of people are shocked that they can't do it. So let me know if you have any stories like that. And then, as always, the only thing I ask is if you find this useful, just share it with one more person. And then I'll just plan on seeing you guys in the next one. We'll probably talk about the second home, but that was pretty straightforward. We'll talk about that one. So I'll see you guys in the next one. And like I said, just let me know what you guys think. Bye.